field? I mean, how bad was it? How tough was it to see that?
You know, Hunter said that, and then you hear how positive he is. That's just the man. I mean, he's always like that, and you know that's why he's impacted the club and things that we've done well. Is that positive energy we talked about? But no question, that's the last way we wanted this thing to go out, and we're disappointed. We won at least one game or two. Obviously, we'd like to win all three. Then you get a chance the last day, and it just got away from us. And we're somewhat in the game, but Strick just had his struggles out there, and then it just got away from us.
Hunter Strickland has had kind of a rough go since he came back. Is there something you've seen in him on the mound that has kind of changed the results from before he got hurt?
Strickland? Yeah, you know what? He never really got in sync when he came back. His delivery, his release. You saw a couple times today how much he was missing his target. And I don't know, if there were still some side effects from the hand. You're thrown with a lot of velocity, and could have been something there that he's not seeing, but it's obvious he was not the same. I mean, we're talking about our closer, and he just wasn't quite right since he came back from that injury. He had a couple of times where it looked like he was close, but just looks like he needs a winter off and get completely healed up.
Bruce, now that the season's over and it was a rough second half, is there a part of you that's happy now that the season's finally over?
Zero.
A part of you that's happy that the season's finally over?
Well, I love the game. I do. I mean, these are tough times, and you have to deal with them, just like the good times. I've said this before. There's probably a good time. Now the season's over, you guys can heal up. I mean, it's a hospital in there, but 2 weeks go by, and you can't wait to get going again. And we got a lot of work to do. I'm already thinking things I want to do different. Like every year, we're going to go to spring training and try to do all we can to get this thing fixed. And I don't want to go into it, but to answer your question, it's what we love to do. And I don't ever like it ending. And I don't like it ending where we're not going to the postseason.
It's been a tough season in general, but does this really difficult series, or do you hope this series puts a chip on their shoulder for next season?
I mean, like I said, the history, we wanted to play well here. And really, first 2 games could have gone either way. They had first and second, nobody out, bases loaded, went out in the first game. We lost 3-1. So base hit here or there. And you saw the game yesterday. We had our guys out there late in the ball game, a tie game, and got away from it. So they battled. I mean, didn't look good today. That's a good team over there. That's why they're in the postseason. That lineup, and they have coverage on both sides. You throw a lefty or righty, you're seeing who they put out there and the power they have. And, today they just came out smoking and couldn't stop it.
How different do you expect that group to be this time next year, given the changes that are going to be made up top?
Different. I mean, it's going to be a huge difference. I think, again, I don't want this to sound like an excuse, but you're going to have some healthy guys out there. Our guys, our core guys, Buster getting healthy, Bell, I mean, and on and on. I mean, Duggar, and Pablo. I mean, we miss those guys and their presence and everything. So that's going to be different. But with that said, that's why I'm saying I'm thinking of things that can make a difference. That's my job, and that's what I'll be working at. It really started, a couple weeks ago.
Bruce, so many of your accomplished players that the fans have said goodbye to in the final game, you've picked a moment or taken them out before an inning. letting Hunter play all the way to the end, did that seem more fitting to you today than taking him out early?
You know, Bags, the plan was to take him out in the ninth. I was hoping he hit the eighth, and he goes out there and take him out. But he didn't hit. He wanted to hit one more time, and so that was his decision. But the game plan was that I had Shaw ready to go in and pick him up in right field, but he was a couple of hitters away from hitting in the ninth. It wasn't going real well for him today, but I'm sure a lot was on his mind. He was going to say some words out there, and I'm sure it's tough to play a game when you have a lot weighing on you emotionally, and so I'm sure that played a part in his game today.
Bruce, first not to compare with Hunter Pence very well, but some fans give Guerrero Blanco a nice goodbye there at this last at bat. Could you please talk a little bit about what he meant to the Giants in the time he has been here?
Yeah, he's one of my favorites too. He's such a great teammate. He's just so positive all the time. He's a nice player. He runs well, good defender, and he's got some big hits for us. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't. So I don't want just like Hunter. We're not sure what's going to happen, but if it is, I'm thankful that I get to play with two really good people. Forget good players and athletes, but quality people that did a lot, not just on the field, but helping create the culture that we like here.
Saying goodbye to Hunter and Gregor, we saw some new faces this season. I'm just wondering if you can characterize what you've seen from a lot of the new faces and the rookies this season, and what you hope they bring into next season based on this year.
Yeah, you have to be excited about what happened with this pitching staff. When you look at Johnny going down, Baum went down early, Samart, but I feel bad for Rodriguez and Suarez, because I don't want this to be the last taste they get going in the offseason. So I'll talk to both of them, make sure that they realize how good a job they did. And so I think you have to look at those two to start with, and then you look at Douglas before he got hurt, the progress he was making. So these guys, unfortunate part. It's unfortunate you have any injuries. I guess you look at silver lining, guys are getting a chance to show what they can do. Helps our evaluation process as we go into next season. These guys got some experience here. They have a good idea. Garcia, he way exceeded. This guy played in Double A for the most part, went to Triple A, and it's not like he put up big numbers there, but it goes to show you get up here, and some guys are different. And what a job he did, not just swinging the bat, but playing first base.